Hello, welcome to vlog 005. I decided to take a stroll today. I'd like to go to the Botanical Gardens. Um, Today I'm going to share to you my love for public speaking. As you know, public speaking is one of the things that I really like doing. It's a form where I can freely express myself, and I'm going to deliver one of my favorite speeches. For the love of me, I can't find my car. I parked it somewhere. I can't exactly remember, but I think I remember now. By the way, so for this speech, just as a heads up, this speech is not very serious, so don't take everything seriously. Um, Most of the time I'm very serious, but not all the time. I have my funny side to me too. This is the neighborhood where I live. This is in Commercial Street in Brisbane, and I'm living next to the radio station. And just a block away from where I live is the Tenerife River. That's where I usually jog and do exercise stuff. Well, here's my car. I found it. So we're gonna go to the Botanical Gardens. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon today in Brisbane, and I'm here in Wilson's Outlook in New Farm, and what you can see there is the Story Bridge. It's one of the icons in this lovely city. And the sunset's about to come. Hello, I'm here at the Botanical Gardens next to the Queensland University of Technology. This place is at the very heart of the city. It's just across the river. Many people come here to exercise, to play at the parks, bring their children, and yeah, this is a lovely place to be in. It's a beautiful day in Brisbane today, and as I've promised you earlier, I'm going to deliver one of the speeches that I delivered in Toastmasters, and I'm gonna talk about public speaking at a later time, but now I'd like to show a bit of a less serious side of me, because I think you see me as someone who's serious all the time, but that's not entirely the case. Well, anyway, enjoy. Do you believe in love? Anyone? Good on you. You know what? I do too. I do believe in love, that sometimes my aspirations are far more grandiose than reality. Today I share to you my story about love. My story is not a cosmic phenomenon of titanic proportions. It is in fact a simple modern day romance lifted straight out of the pages of Tinder. For those of you that don't know what Tinder is, welcome to the new age of finding love. Tinder is an online dating application where you can potentially find the love of your life, someone right, or someone right now. Entirely up to you. What an ultra-modern way to find love, right? After what seemed to be 1,000 swipes, checking profiles, I finally found someone who I thought is the one. I thought this person was pretty special. In my eyes, this person ticked all the boxes. Charming enough to tickle my funny bone. Kind enough to volunteer for the community. And clever enough to be interesting and have stimulating conversations with. I dug deep within me to have the courage to profess my desire. And then I took the leap of faith. To my surprise, it worked. Words of sweet nothings and gentle affections were shared. It was picture perfect. Can you just imagine the excitement that I felt when we were about to meet? Sadly, life had other plans. Before it could even take off, the romance that I imagined crashed, and the world that I knew was broken to pieces. Holy guacamole! I was rejected. Worse, I was made to believe that I wasn't good enough. I remember the words, "Novi, you're a great guy. I enjoy your company. But you're not just the one for me." Ouch. Ouch. As if it wasn't excruciating enough, it was not done in person. It was done through Tinder. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that I would be humiliated in such an inglorious manner. I just wanted to evaporate from the face of the earth. The sight of happy people was killing me. I did not want to rain on their parade, but how? How could they be so happy while I was dying inside? Have you been rejected before? Perhaps you can agree with me that it is not a walk in the park. It made me depressed. It hurt my ego. It shattered my confidence. I lost all my mojo that day, and the fire that I thought was in my belly did go to a holiday. Perfect timing. Thank God, what did not kill me only made me stronger. After all the tears, the tightening of the chest, the lack of appetite, good grief, I came back to my senses and decided to move forward. But I took to heart one important lesson. The rejection taught me to love myself for who I am. In the height of my ignorance, I desired for distinction. I hungered for affirmation. I projected a superficial image of myself through a seemingly perfect Tinder profile to conform to what the society perceives as someone with a high market value. I turned into a phony, and that was my downfall. Good thing I knew early that this was the monster that I needed to overcome for me to begin to heal. Saint Therese of France, my favorite saint, helped me put things to perspective. Like a divine intervention, I felt her words speak to me. If all flowers wanted to be roses, nature would lose her springtime beauty, and the fields would no longer be decked out with little wildflowers. If we are flowers, we can't all be roses, can we? In this vast universe, in this vast universe. Maybe some of us are made to be little wildflowers. But just like the roses, we are important too. With that realization, I let go of my insecurities. I took a good look at myself and I saw beyond the reflection a man comfortable in his own skin. And without being narcissistic, I loved what I saw. Finally, I said to myself, I am good enough. We don't have to conform to the society's definition of market value. We have to celebrate our own individuality. Our true worth lies within. If we are happy with who we are, only then can true love begin. Well, that was my speech. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I've said, it's not very serious, but I think deep inside it there is some seriousness to it. We live in an age where it's so easy to be insecure about other people. It's so easy to compare our lives to other people, but we are our own individual person, and at the end of the day, we should be happy for who we are, because we are beautiful. We are enough. And on that note, see you next time. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya!